Hello, everyone. I am here with a new open collaboration. I think it's open anyway. I'm playing along this week. This is a weekly collaboration. It is hosted by Nonstop Paper Crafts across the pond from where I am. And it's hashtag Altered Index 2024. So just like I'm doing playing cards with Penny's Crafty Creations, I'm going to try and do um, the Nonstop Papercraft Altered Index cards because I have a ton. I don't have them all out here, but I have some on a shelf over to the left of me. And then in a drawer, I have a whole bunch of vintage ones from my mother's house. Plus, I already had some. Plus, I probably have some colored ones too. Anyway, there are prompts for this collaboration. There are three prompts. There is a color, a thing or things, and words. So for week 10, which is this week, and it's on Tuesdays usually, that's when she draws them. I just didn't have a chance to get to making anything on Tuesday for this, but the color is black, the thing is a pocket, and the word is elegant. Eee. I just was looking through some things. Um, I had packs of, I think they were from Firefly from Tuesday Morning years ago. I got them. But I found this, I was looking for something else, and I came across this lady. This is like a description of an evening dress, evening frock with the new something waist and hemline. And over here it says, so it's like a thing for a pattern, free pattern, time for the dance. So it's a dance dress, right? So I thought that was elegant. I thought she looked elegant. And then the color is black. So I found black and white paper in my stash. I knew I had some. This pack of pattern party paper that was a Stampin' Up! Thing. They're all colorful on one side, and then the other sides are all different black and white patterns. I knew I had that, and I went looking and I found this one, which I thought was sort of elegant. It's a little busy. I found in my stash this white doily was in the same pack as this. I ended up not using that. If I had to, I could have colored it black. But I found I had, these were from Joann's years ago when Miss Sparkle and Company was still around. There were 25 doilies in a pack and they had them in all sorts of colors. So I had that, and I've been using the backs of these, for two of them anyway, for my Wild Animal Junk Journal covers. And then I trimmed down this card with Stampin' Up's Deckled Rectangle, just so more of the black in the background would show. I didn't want to cut too much of the words off. And I found this is vintage rickrack. Look, 15 cents. I probably got this at a yard sale or a thrift shop. Um, this is all yellowed. The card is even, but I ended up not using the rickrack. It was just it was too big. It's jumbo rickrack, and it definitely is bigger. I also found in my stash this piece of lace trim. It was longer than this, and I put some on the bottom. And I found this little pack. I think probably I had die cut some hearts, or somebody gifted them to me. I think I die cut them out of something that had a lot of little hearts. So I glued three of them down, and I did use black stickles around the edge of the card and also on the hearts, and the hearts are still drying. I did also use Distress ink in black soot. I don't have that in an oxide, but I had the ink. I could have used any black ink though, and I went around the edges of actually this, but you can't see it now because I went over it with stickles. I didn't do anything on the back yet. I will be writing, I'll probably go around the edges of the back with the black soot, and I'll be writing what this collab is, when I made this, and so forth. And I will link Nonstop Paper Crafts and put the hashtag, of course, in the title. So the pocket is just made by folding a doily, and I learned that recently watching, I think it was Bex, and then there was somebody else that did it too, Kentucky Crafter maybe. Well, they did it differently, but I just use these doilies, if I can get them apart. Oh, they're stuck together. So all you do, or all I did, is fold it in half. I ended up gluing that together, and then I folded it in half again, and I glued the bottom here, and then I glued it all down. So the pocket is in here. Now, these little tag things were in the same pack as this. So I did have them loose in there, but they kept falling out. So I just took one little glue dot and I stuck them down in there. And then I found these little, I had a little packs of all different color flowers and these three black, well, there were a couple more black ones, but I used three of the black because I thought they made it look fresh. And she has a flower or a corsage or something on her frock, they call it. And then, now this I got from Nonstop Craft. She had the black, shiny, um, one of these things kind of thing. I don't know what machine she had, but it was the black, like plastic tape with white lettering. Well, I don't have that, but I did print out the word elegant. I looked, I thought maybe I'd get lucky and have a word I could use. I could have used beautiful, but that's not the same thing as elegant necessarily. Can be, but there was no elegant in these, either in the black with white, which is what I wanted, or the white with black. Oh, that's white with gold. Anyway, and I have a book of Tim Holtz stickers somewhere. Maybe it's in with my Tim Holtz stuff. This was in with my words. I also had found this. It's actually an iron-on applique, and I was going to use that, but it was too bright for this, what I wanted. And then this ribbon is just Fray. I don't know where I got it. I don't know. I might have, this was in Pennsylvania. I might have gotten this. I went to a ribbon outlet yard sale or factory, a ribbon factory kind of yard sale or flea market kind of thing, and they had a bunch of stuff that might have come from there, but it's off right. It could have been Dollar Tree, could have been AC Moore, could have been Joann's. I don't know any of those. And I also had found sequin ribbon, but I ended up not using that. So because I thought maybe that was elegant, but I kind of think that was more flashy as opposed to elegant. So I tried. I used black stickles on the elegant word too. I kind of buried the E. So that's it. That's my project for hashtag altered index 2024. I don't know if I'm going to go back and do weeks 1 through 9. I don't know if I have time to do that. There's a couple of them I'd like to try, but I think I'll just go forward with it. And then at the end of the year, if I have time to go back and do 1 through 9 to catch it up. Now, how am I going to keep these? I am pretty sure I have 2 photo albums I got somewhere, yard sale, and they have pockets big enough to fit 4 by 6 in. So I'm going to look for those, and if I do, that's how I'll be storing these. And I'll show you next week if I can find the book. Okay? All right, everyone. I hope you liked it. Let me know if you do. And if you want to play along, you can watch. She has a playlist. Nonstop Paper Crafts has a playlist for all the prior weeks. Okay? Take care. Hugs, love, and peace.